I am Dominic Bytes. Welcome to another episode of Byte Club Cinema. Today we'll be doing Gene of AI episode 6. For those watching live, we just did episode 5. Now we're going to do episode 6. Aha! If you're watching the VOD, then last week was episode 5. Aha! Now if you want to join in and participate live, you can catch me on either Tuesdays or Thursdays, depending on my work schedule. I gotta reset that. And in the audience last time we had Sniper Party, Mama Lulu, and Voxolotl. So we'll see what kind of audience we got this. So episode 5, the set us up gave us another aspect of humanoids where it's very easy to alter their emotions and their personalities just through programming and memory rewrites, although that can have consequences and symptoms when you do so. So instead of somebody finding true inner strength or learning resilience or learning coping mechanisms, they just alter the underlying thing. So it's eliminating the basics of coping and instead just, okay, we'll just lobotomize you. Oh, okay, this part's defective. We'll just alter it. Horrifying. Absolutely horrifying to think about. It's basically saying, humanoids are not expected to be strong. Humanoids are not expected to learn how to deal with human flaws or human emotions. All they have to do is just change their programming and just root it out. It's, God, yeah. It's not Lovecraftian. Now, in this case, I would say it's very Kafkaesque. That's right, that's the word I meant to use last episode. To me, this reminds me very much of Franz Kafka, a little bit of Aldous Huxley as well, because Huxley was very much about the use of drugs and genetic alteration on humans to alter our behavior. He explored that in Brave New World. Kafka is also very fond of psychological alterations to humanity that cause us to comply or stand out and things like that. It's very nightmarish like this. You can imagine the nightmares that can arise if those in power abuse their ability to alter the humanoids and possibly humans as well. So yeah. Now this episode, based on the preview, is going to deal with the creepy robot kid we see in the intro. I hope he's only in one episode. Please don't make him a regular. God, the robot design is so creepy. Again, he looks like a very bad Mega Man design. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't think I'm supposed to like it. I think that's the thing. It looks like something someone designed. I was like, oh yeah, this is totally what the kids are into these days, right? Designs nightmare fuel. yeah, yeah. Although, there are people who are into nightmare fuel. Let's be clear. Let's be fair on that one. But still, this one deals with the creepy robot kid. I am not a fan. I'm hoping the episode is good, though. I'm hoping the episode is good. Let's see. Let me switch over. As usual, there is going to be a filter over the video to avoid copyright, and the audio has been muted. So you can read the subtitles, though, so follow along. You can watch this on Crunchyroll alongside me. And I said this is Gene of AI, episode 6. I'm not going to waste too much time. I just want to kind of hop into it. I'm curious to see what they do here and what else they're going to have happen. All right, going to start the episode in 3, 2, 1, go! Humans and humanoids go to, okay. New techniques, common sense, and social skills. Okay. Cross-disciplinary. How does an industrial AI learn them? Okay. Living among people. Oh, okay, alright. So humans and humanoids co-socialize, so they learn. So, okay, so this is about how do the robots learn? Working in a forge or something? Yeah. what was he doing? Working at a forge? Yep, he was a metal worker. Ow. Can you clean him up? Robot repairs or not? Yeah. So, like, is their flesh artificial? I mean, because we know humanoids are techno-organic. So, what about robots? Now, see, with the robots and stuff, I'm a little less leery because they have established that the robots, they are defined as robots because they do not have self-awareness. So there are fewer ethical implications to what you do with the robots, at least. Oh, also, I did want to take a quick moment to say I 100% support Undead Murder Farce. Brilliant show. Definitely go watch that. I would probably be covering for this if it wasn't for the fact that I already had two shows picked out. But man, that is really good stuff. If you ever want to see Moriarty leading a team of Victor Frankenstein, Carmilla, Aleister Crowley, and Jack the Ripper to fight against the forces of Sherlock Holmes and Phileas Fogg, then oh yeah, if you're a fan of 1800s classic lit, you will like Undead Murder Farce. Highly recommend it. Also has probably the best opening of the current season. It's good stuff. Okay. Yeah, so again, we did have the AI supercomputer thing Michi brought up last episode, so they are at least reminding us that Michi exists, so I'm hoping we'll deal with a plot involving Michi. Like, to what degree is Michi running human affairs? Because we know Michi is preventing humanoids from just overwhelming us on purpose, so. Kiriyama Metalworks. Sparsely inhabited metal mountains? Huh. Ah, I love this kind of old school stuff. No, this is great. Okay, he is wearing gloves, yeah. I'll buy a knife. Alright. Exploring the potential for preservation of traditional industrial practices they're using. Oh, that's smart. Get the robot to learn how to do it. And then the AI has it loaded, and then it can download an essential consciousness. And then that way the techniques are not lost to time. That's actually just really cool. All I do is dirty hard labor nobody appreciates. Yep, dirty jobs. Because it's all I know how to do, yeah. Yeah, I would imagine with all the robots and stuff, hard labor is kind of fading. All of them ran off in tears. Oh. Yeah, he's a robot. He can literally take whatever you throw at him. Well, yeah, you are a robot. I would assume that robots are allowed to have higher physical specs than people. Spend the week watching and stealing. Why are you sticking me with your body? Yeah, why me? Good question. Yeah, why him? Warms up, flexes. His wife passed away. An old man living out his last of his days, doing all he knows to do, eking out an existence in a world that has long since passed him by. Hmm. The human-looking ones were natural. Okay. Yeah, it's interesting. The robot is mirroring his sarcasm. Yeah. Yeah. The robot has picked up on his personality and is mirroring it back. That's actually kind of cool. I like that. But he learned it from his father. Good old-fashioned stuff. Yeah, I mean, even for sure. Yeah, you have to be very good to be better than the mass-produced stuff. That's the key. Well, right. So I like this. Yeah, but they want to preserve the history of it, even if it's not necessary. Having that history, right? The historical record. It's very important. It's like a language. This kind of skill, right? Having an AI actually record the motions of it, record the personality. Yeah. That's actually no. This is a brilliant use. As a historian, I love this. This raises no ethical issues at all. This is brilliant. As so long as you're using it to record history, this is really good. Now you could end up like a player piano scenario by Kurt Vonnegut, but if it's historical preservation, it's definitely ethical to do this, to preserve this history, to make sure it's not lost. Because it's an aspect of humanity itself to conquer nature and to craft and to wield metal and such. That it's very good. And it's good to know how to do that, even if it's for no other purpose than to discover how. I like this a lot. The past and future essentially working together. This is extremely wholesome, and I love this a lot. Now the question though is, the robot's going to learn how to make it like him, but will he be able to improve upon it? Forge welding. I'm a curious guy. What kind of work a robot like you? Yeah, all right. I'm like, you know what? You got me curious. You got me. You stimulated me a little bit. It's a little bit different. It's a little bit new. I like it. Now, how much is the robot's personality though going to be derived from him? Cantankerous old man. That's funny. Learner. God, it's a terrible name. Far beyond that of a human. Yeah, he can perfectly mimic. Did he transcend the master? He shouldn't have been able to. He can only copy him, so he should only be able to copy this guy at his best. Had him hold back. Oh, okay. So this is not the first craftsman that they've encountered. Okay, so they've done this before. So this isn't like the first time. He's like, I need to get better. I'm going to improve. And now it's a race. You're showing me how to improve my craft. Hmm. But he made something even finer. Ah, it showed me a path to improve. Yeah, you're always learning. You're always improving. Hmm. It's nice that the old man didn't become discouraged. It's like, oh no, I've been shown up by robots. Like, nah. I'm gonna get better. I like that. See, this is that's the kind of thing that you shouldn't extinguish. Man's quest for improvement. You shouldn't lobotomize that. They learned a lot from each other. Yeah. The robot was able to feed back to him. Good on Kiriyama here, the cantankerous old man, for not being too cranky. for adapting. Learning new tricks in his old age. I like that. So it looks like the episode is split in half. So you have this half here with the learner, and you have this one here with the creepy robot kid. Alright. So now we're in the creepy robot kid stage. Alright. Mr. Mad, House Man. Alright. Generic fighting game. On top of the techniques. Hey, okay, using a word like tech, that shows whoever wrote that knows some stuff about video games. A humanoid. Okay, so he's a humanoid, and that's a straight up robot. God, that thing is creepy! It's creepy! I don't like it! Perm? Perm, really? Okay, a care robot. Oh, okay. So they're socializing. Oh, okay, so it goes back to the early one. So Learner Raccoon was socialized with Kiriyama, so this robot is being socialized with the kids because it's a care robot. So it needs to learn how to adapt with children. Older AI from our company via the net. Oh, okay. Alright. So they're remotely controlled by AI from afar. Alright. Okay, I mean that's yeah, robots as companions makes a lot of sense. We see that already. They're trying to develop robots to nurse the elderly. So Perm is probably aimed at children. So Pseudo gets involved by referring. Never heard of developing an AI like this, huh? Life experience beneficial to caregiver AI. I mean, he's probably right. I mean, cost? What's about? Yeah, what if he learns to hate all humans? Humans terrible. I will usher them to the grave. You know? Come on. 130 yen, 1,000 yen bill. Okay. So giving Perm school experience, it'll give. I guess the idea is it'll train the AI to behave more naturally around humans. Right. So if you have a waiter, you want to train it. Right. Yeah. A robot needs to understand. So I want calming music. Well, what is calming music? The robot needs to learn that. So by being around people, they learn. Yeah, they learn how to do this. Yeah, so Perm is a different kind of robot than usual. Yeah, he doesn't have the collar and stuff. Very obviously a robot. 1,000 minus those two added together. Wait, come on. You calculated the answer. Oh, that's interesting. It lacks the experience to fill that in. That's interesting. Okay. It could figure out the solution to the problem, but it couldn't figure out how to translate it into words. So the AI isn't feeding it the answers necessarily automatically. It's not like the robot is a human calculator. That's interesting. Or rather, it has some calculating process, but not all of them. That's neat. That's neat. I like that. And again, the cool part with robots is because of like self-awareness, a lot less ethical implications for their design. It's like, why do I exist? You exist to caregive to humans. Oh, okay, that's totally fine. You're a robot, built to spec. Yeah. Humanoids are the ones where you get ethical implications. Yeah, remember kids, in Japan they're allowed to have box cutters because they will actually use them responsibly. I wouldn't trust box cutters in the hands of American students for sure. Wow, oh, that's neat. Yeah, so Perm is designed with some basic functions that he's good at, or it's good at. I guess it's he. I'm gonna read the robot is coded for he. Oh no. Can the robot drink milk? Oh no. Oh no. This will end bad. Oh no. This is gonna be like the scene in AI where he eats the spinach and damages his insides. Oh no. Was the robot built with a digestion system? The answer is no. Whoops. Whoops. Ah, there we go. Now he's learned to translate math into analog by writing it. He can do it mentally, but he can't write it. Now he does. It's good. Good experience. Oop. Uh-oh. Better slow down. Oh, okay. No extra sensory. Like extra. Oof. Hurts himself like a real kid. Oh, that's funny. I like that. Yeah, and even programmed with like a dizzy response. I assume that's design. I assume that's a design thing. Just to, again, give similarity. Kids can bond with it. If it's designed, if Perm is designed to entertain children in a hospital, like dying cancer children, you want you want them to resemble it. You want them to have some. I would design it to be less freaking creepy, but yeah, Flint. I was like, what? Oh, jeez. It's like, dude, whoa, okay, now let's go over the easy way. Let's go over the easy way. Yeah. Man, you jumped ahead. Yeah, he's learning. He's learning at a frightening pace. He's a robot. So robots don't have the same restrictions as humanoids. All connected through the net. As one learns, the others learn. Yeah. Yeah, humanoids don't get that benefit. Playful at first, he's starting to mature, yeah. He's becoming less of a child. Scared of it? Why is he scared? Ah, that's creepy. Wait, why would you want the robot to become scared? Did he get in trouble? Yeah, was someone bullying him with the cutter? Oh, yeah, if there's more than one perm and they're in different schools. Oh, okay, yeah. He's got a collective consciousness. Oh no, so one of them at another school might be getting. Oh yeah, that's good conclusion, kids. No, they're gonna cheer up this instance so it can cheer up the other instances. See, that's really cool. See, that's very nice of these kids. It shows this is what humans do. This is what humans do. Yeah, he's a robot. He doesn't get tired, kids. I gotta push myself. Yeah, humans and humanoids will push. Oh, and Perm Kun, yeah, he probably stopped it on purpose to because he sensed that the fact that the kids were getting tired. That's good on Perm. He read the room. Yeah, yeah, they know it too. Yeah, but that's hey, Perm's okay. Collective consciousness, collective learning, maturity, but no limits on the intellect. It seems. But yeah, are you teaching the robot trauma? That's the thing to worry about. Yeah, you're teaching the robot memories and longing and such. It's really interesting the way they're doing this. Again, the design of the robot's creepy, but I'm really liking this storyline here. Yeah, and he's learning sacrifice. Hey! Alright, Fox! Yay, glad to have you lurking. That was the most wonderful. Yeah, I feel like in some ways perm, because of the internet consciousness, maybe perm is capable of self-awareness. In which case, oh god, that's horrifying. Because imagine being self-aware in that kind of body. Ugh. Also, I'm not sure if you want a caregiver robot to have self-awareness, because self-awareness could imply an ability to be flexible with the programming. I don't think you want that. I think you want a robot who's very tightly controlled and regulated in terms of how it relates to people. You don't want your robot spontaneously deciding that, oh, your life is just nothing but suffering. I'll kill you as a mercy. Yeah, you don't want that. You don't want that. You don't want that robot making that decision. A lot of people out there who need your care. Yeah. So what's the target audience? I assume it's children, like cancer kids or something like that. Oh, okay. I guess we don't find out. All right. My keyboard is bugging out horribly. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, Sniper. I guess it's time for a new keyboard? That's terrible. I hate that. You could try tuning in on your phone, typing that way. I don't know. If you want to talk and stuff. Alright, so, alright, the creepy robot kid ended up being interesting. Cool. I hope you never see it again. just say it again, creepy robot child. But it's interesting. The development on that one is interesting. Caregiver AI. So, yeah, so this episode focuses on the robots, which again raise a lot less ethical implications than the humanoids. Because, yes, it is totally fine to design a robot to spec, to design them a specific way to serve a specific task. Because they're robots. Robots are, it's fine. They're tools, they're not a lot. I really, really love the first half, though, with using an AI robot to remember the motions and designs and lessons of a dying art to preserve those in a human replicable form. So you can basically take that knowledge, download it into a robot body, and have it taught to others. So if a human wanted to learn it, they could hire an AI to teach it to them. So it's preserved. Even after everyone ceases to do it, it would still be preserved. Because you could do that with so many other things. Yeah, the hands-on craftsman. And I really like how they touch on, yeah, the modern technology is wiping out craftsmen. We see that right now, right? AI is wiping out artists and writers alike and programmers. So, yeah, that's a thing that will happen here very soon. The physical craftsmen are going to be wiped out. All right, next one up is human. All right, so maybe we'll finally deal with some. So what are humans going through right now? This is something also that we've talked about is you have this mega AI that is running society, and it seems to be purposefully handicapping the humanoids so the humanoids don't replace humanity. So it seems to be valuing humans, but is it doing that out of pity or something else? We don't know yet. We don't know. And that has some implications. But yeah, we've seen a little bit with humans in this society. There are definitely some things going on there that, yeah, that are kind of interesting. So, but man, yeah, no, another great episode. Another great episode dealing with the learning, the applications of robots and AI. I love the idea of using robots to preserve things like that. I hope we do that in our world. I would very much, as a history buff, as a history lover, someone with a degree in history, I would absolutely love to see AI robots used to preserve crafts knowledge like that. And I like how they reference the way the historians have used technology to do that. Like we have old audio recordings of now extinct languages. Some of the Native American languages were preserved on wax cylinders and phonographs by historians before the last speakers of those languages were wiped out. So, and that's the only reason we have records of that. We have songs and other things and tales that don't exist anymore thanks to technology. We have video and things. So, for example, World War II veterans have been dying, but we have so many of their stories captured on video and audio and preserved so we can remember World War II, remember Vietnam, things like that. So preservation, use of AI to preserve, I 100% support that. Hey, it's Marisa. Hey, hello. Please, nice to see you here. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I was just wrapping up the discussion here for Gene of AI, episode 6. It's another really fascinating episode, but I love the idea of using robots and AI to preserve things. I genuinely hope we actually see that in this world. This is okay. So episode 6, I will say this is probably the least horrifying episode we've had so far. Like episode 5 dealt with the horrors of memory edits and lobotomizing robots to make their personalities comply. And it's like, oh god, that is scary to think about. But this episode is like, no, here's the positive applications. We can preserve history and we can raise good caregivers by exposing them to humanity so that when they go into the hospital or the healthcare scenario, they'll have quirks of personality, they'll have humanity to them, so they're easier to relate to. Because they will have memories of being with people. They will have stories that they can use to show empathy to others. And that's really, really good. That's really, really good. I really like this. There's really nothing too objectionable in this episode. There was the implication that the Perm-kun, the creepy robot child, was being bullied at some of the other schools, so exposed to the negative aspects of humanity. But at the same time, we saw positive reinforcement, where yeah, the other kids were like, oh, we realize you're being bullied. We're going to do something to balance that. So I like that. I like that a lot. That was really good. This is a very hopeful episode. This was a very positive episode. Glad to see it. Glad to see that. I think this shows where the author stands on terms of the relationship between human and technology. He is definitely raising very strong ethical implications on the use of technology, especially the techno-organic humanoids, but the author doesn't hate technology. He's not totally against technology. He's not anti-technology. He's not a Luddite. He's not saying it's all bad, it's all evil. He's raising the good and the bad. And I really appreciate that. I really like that. This really balanced it really well. Let me switch back to chatting screen here. There we go. All right. So we're coming to the conclusion here on this episode. So if you want to join in live, so thank you very much for Vox and Sniper and Risa and Mama Lulu for joining us here. If you want to join in live, I will be streaming Byte Club Cinema on Tuesdays or Thursdays. Check the schedule in my Discord if you want to know when I'm streaming on a given day. I will post updates there. But thank you very much everyone joined in. I'll respond to you in chat. So if you're watching the VOD, this is about where the video is going to end. But you can join in live. Pop on in. Yeah. But if not, see you next week for the next episode, Gene of AI, episode 7. Now, on my end, I'm probably just going to move to Atelier Ryza now. It's getting a little late, and I am hungry. So I'm going to probably do a couple episodes of Atelier Ryza, and then move on to, I'll take a break, get dinner, and then do Minecraft here in the evening once dinner is over. So, let's see. I think we left off on Ryza 5, so let me get 6 loaded up here. I'm going to do basically 6 and 7 of Ryza. Okay. Alright. Let me get that loaded, and this is where this episode ends. So, as usual, I'm going to do a BRB with an ad roll, and then come back and do Atelier next. So, thank you everyone again for joining. This is the end of Gene of AI, episode 6. Hope you all enjoyed. Please post in the comments below your thoughts and takes from the episode as well. Please join us live. This is Dominic Bytes signing out. When next we meet, may your robot body be fully charged!
Also, hi, Dominic!
Hey, Dominic Bytes. Welcome. Welcome on by.
Hey, yes, welcome to the stream, Dominic Bytes. Hopefully everything works out for you, buddy.
Welcome to stream, Dominic!
Hi, Dominic.
Dominic.
Yep.
Hi. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, though.
Hello, Dominic. Hello, darling. How you doing, darling?
Dominic! Hello, Dominic. I hope you're doing good today.
How's it going, Dominic? Welcome in. Mwah.
Hi, Dominic. How you doing, Cheese Pie?
Hi, Dominic.
Hi, Dominic.
Hi, Dominic.
Hi, Dominic.
Dominic, hello.
Hello, Dominic Bytes. Hello. Dominic Bytes. Hello.
Dominic, thank you.
Can you stop slamming shit?
Hey, Dominic.
Hello, Dominic Bytes. Hello.
Dominic Bytes, you productive little devil.
Oh my god. Also, thank you for clipping as always, Dom. You are so sweet. I really appreciate you. You are an absolutely wonderful being, as all of you are.